Hi friends, Lynn McGonigal here, founder and teaching channel of the Lightworkers Healing Method. It's June 7th, it's a Saturday. We're here on the steps of the Capitol to continue the assignment of holding space for peaceful response, peace, no matter what. We'll work today with the actual space that we are part of, that we are sharing part of, and for all beings who have come here to make a powerful difference, to hold space for peaceful response. Peace no matter what. Peace is always a choice. Now we begin. We'll be facilitating a session of the Lightworkers Healing Method, Angelically-Guided, multidimensional energy healing for soul purpose, with the intention to trigger the awakening whose time has surely come and bring all of us into alignment with our own individual soul plans. So be it. School children are coming in, and they're reasonably young kids, and they're marching along, and they feel, you know, they still believe all things are possible. This might be a metaphor for souls, you know, possibly. They believe all things are possible, and then they start to hit like they're falling. It's like lemmings going over the cliff. And they're just marching, following the people in front of them, and they're just all lemmings going over the cliff. And somebody in the back is starting to say, this isn't working. Everybody keeps thinking that just going on the same way is working, but somebody in the back is saying, this isn't working. And starts to shout out, stop it, and starting to get really upset because of watching all the children just falling off the cliff like lemmings. And getting really upset and starting to, scream, stop it. Nobody's listening. People are getting angry at the shouter. Are you able to? Yeah, they're getting angry at the shouting person, and the shouting person's really starting to freak out. And now I hear the angels singing. There's only us. Meaning focus up. Don't worry about the lemmings. There isn't anything we can do to stop the lemmings, is there? They don't want to listen, do they? They just want to follow the other lemmings right over the cliff, don't they? It's sad because they're innocent like children, right?
Right.
But they're not wanting to listen, are they?
No.
There isn't anything we can do to make... Can we force the healing on anyone or anything?
No.
No. If they don't want to listen, is there anything we can do to make them listen? No. Okay. So we just let it go, but we ourselves turn around and we say to the people who are behind us, stop, and we hold out our arms and we say, stop, no more. Look at what's happening. Look, can you see that cliff ahead? And the people behind us, look, they have big eyes, and they're going, yes. Can you see those big-eyed faces? We say, don't go over the cliff unless you want to fall on the rocks and die. And they're going, no, we don't want to fall on the rocks and die. Sit down, everybody sit down. It's time to pray for peace. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Pray for peace. Peace, this is a peace sit-in. It's a sit-in for peace. Peace is always a choice. We can choose peace. Peace is always a choice. A peaceful response in all situations is a choice. The best way to prepare for a peaceful response is to stop pretending that our country is currently acting peacefully. Currently our country is engaging in, quote, military actions, unquote. Other people would call that waging war. Waging war. These occur on other countries. Foreign soil. It's foreign soil to us, but to someone it's home soil. To someone it's their country. And we are doing terrible things. Our country is doing terrible things to other countries. So first we can start to say, this is not okay. However we're labeling this, it isn't okay. It's not okay. To stop it right now. To stop it now. Stop it. Our infrastructure is crumbling. Let's take this wonderful organization of the military, quote unquote, and put it to good use. These are disciplined people. They are. Would you agree? Is that your assessment? These are disciplined people. Now let's use them to help solve the problems that our country has. We have huge problems. Now let's just click. Can you see how to click it into place up top, and up top first, because down below the minors are holding. So we'll click it into place up top, and then we'll go down and click it into place below. Does that make sense? Going around the top of it, clicking it into place, and now going down to the bottom. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Clicking it into place, clicking it into place. You know who they remind me of? Is these fabulous policemen that we've been running into all over the Capitol grounds. Just the most amazing, incredible people. Yeah. They have a similar kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helpful, knowledgeable.
Effective, disciplined, strong. Right?
Right.
Our guides have shown us something. They showed how many hundreds and thousands of years ago, we humans were saying to our guides, life is so difficult. If only life were easier, then I would pursue a spiritual path. And so the guides, they love us so much, and they thought, all right, it's worth a try. So they started making life easier and easier and easier for us. Still no pursuit of spiritual path for real. A lot of lip service, but lip service and doing it aren't the same thing. Life continues to get easier because the same argument is continuing to be proffered, is the word that's coming, proffered up, of why we're not turning the steering wheel of life over to our guides, why we aren't living our soul path. It's too hard. And so life continues to get easier and easier and easier and easier. But now what we have is, in the higher dimensions, a consensus that theory has been tested, and tested again, and has been discovered to be flawed. It's a flawed theory. People don't pursue spirituality when life gets easier. They don't. So it looks like we as a biosphere have made a choice that now we need life to get harder again so that we can pursue spirituality. So friends, we can start right now by appreciating the amazing things that we have, like hot showers. Think what a blessing it is to have a hot shower when you want one. Think what a blessing it is. That is perhaps the pinnacle of Western civilization, the gift of a hot shower. It doesn't smell right. I can tell the smell isn't right. It isn't how it should be. More peppermint, more truth, more truth, more truth, more truth. It smells like rancid butter.
Like rotten food.
Yeah. Same thing. Things that were given to us for our nourishment that we have not chosen to
keep properly.
We haven't treated them right. We've been given beautiful things, but haven't treated them right, and now it's all rotting. Oh, so that didn't work. So that was another experiment. It didn't work, did it? People keep asking to be fed, in effect. That's the metaphor for Source to feed them. And that's another experiment that didn't work. The Source has fed and fed and fed, and people aren't even putting it in the fridge. They're just letting it rot. Not treating the gifts of Source with respect, basically, fundamentally. So that was another experiment that didn't work. So now let's wash this out. We get it. That didn't work. Take away the rotting garbage, flush it out with truth. Flush it out with truth. How are all of us exactly like this? Me too, me too, me too. How are all of us exactly like this? Me too, me too, me too. Being given gifts and not treating them with respect. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Taking hot showers for granted. Me too, me too, me too. Taking drinkable water for granted. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Taking abundant food resources for granted. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Be grateful for life. Life hands us so many gifts. It's easy to think about what we don't have, but friends, it's so much more joyful to to be grateful for what we do have. We have amazing gifts, miracles happening in front of us. So we can always, in any moment, choose right now to turn around and discover what is it for us. What is the thing that's for us to do right now? And Jamie's phrase is, just do the thing.
Just do the thing.
Just do the thing. Just do the thing. We were talking in the car about the advice that society gives on how to deal with anxiety. Would you like to?
And as far back as we are capable of understanding what stress is in our lives in these bodies, people tell us that there are ways to deal with stress, and they give you all these methods. They say take a walk, take a hot bath, take a nap, call a friend and talk about it. And it's interesting that they give you all of these methods, and none of those methods are do the thing that's stressing you out. Just do the thing. And then after you do the thing, it's not there to stress about, is it? And the thing gets harder as we get older. When we're little, it's little things. It's going to the bathroom, and then it's writing the paper, and then it's making the phone call to the possible employer. And the higher we get up in our, what's the right term, evolution, as people and as souls, the things get harder, the stresses get bigger.
The tests get harder.
Tests get harder.
The opportunities get more challenging.
And the stakes are higher.
The stakes are higher. We're playing a big stakes game now, friends, as a biosphere. A big stakes game.
But that doesn't change the fact that just doing the thing will make the thing go away.
And the anxiety is gone. When we do what we're supposed to do, we're not anxious. We're just doing what we're supposed to do, and it actually feels amazing. It feels amazing. Just do the thing.
Just do the thing, man.
Yes.
But then I can see the thought pattern that's happening. You think, well, I'll do the thing, and then there will be no more thing.
Incorrect.
That would make life really easy. There's always another thing, which you know, there's always another paper. There's always another thing. Once you learn to walk, you have to learn how to run. It's just the way it works. As our souls begin to evolve while they're in this body and outside of the body, there's always going to be another thing. So when the next thing presents itself, that's not the time to go, oh, but I did the first thing. I did the first thing, and now I'm all stressed again. That's the time to do the thing.
The second thing.
Do the next thing. And there will be hundreds of things. There will be thousands of things.
There'll be millions of things. We're eternal beings, eternally growing. We're never done growing. We're never done taking steps. Our guides are growing. Their guides are growing. Their guides are growing. Millions of years, long after we stop incarnating, we'll still be growing. We can take it as our working theory that it's not over now. Come on, friends, we can do it. 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 Do the thing.
Do the thing, and then doing the next thing will be easier, and doing the next thing will be easier. If you live in the lifestyle of just do the things aren't as scary. They're just things that you do.
And so now, friends, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.